Hi, Mickey Quinn here with Retail Level Up. In today's Moment with Mickey, we're going to be talking about customer experience. You know, in today's world of ever-changing landscape for the retail industry, a lot of brick-and-mortar retailers are challenged with how to attract and retain customers. And with all of the personalization and customization that customers are experiencing with the online version of retail, it may be challenging for you as a brick-and-mortar retailer to figure out how to do that for your customers that cross your threshold. Well, there's a really easy acronym to help you train your sales staff to really focus on delivering a customized and personalized experience for each and every person that comes into your store. And that acronym is BLOOM, B-L-O-O-M. B stands for be authentic, be genuine. All of your sales team needs to listen carefully and read the cues that your customers give them. You know, sometimes a customer comes into your store and they are on a mission. They are making a beeline to the product they want, and you can tell that they're in a hurry. They want help and they want to get what they need now. Or the others that come in and they're strolling and they're looking around and they want to spend some time. They want to get a feel for the place. These are cues that the customers give off. And if the sales team isn't picking up on it, there will be a disconnect between what the customer wants and what the sales team is trying to achieve. And the customer is going to notice. Once, for one of the companies that I worked for, we had this marketing initiative. It was called Item of the Week. And they would do an email and blast that out to our customers on our email list. And in stores, we would feature that item on our front table. Now, some of the regional managers and district managers got really creative, and they would do incentive programs. Whichever store could sell more units than they had the week prior of that item, they would get some kind of prize or a bonus or a party. Well, an interesting thing happened. We started hearing loud and clear from the customers that they really didn't like this push that our company was doing, trying to sell them this item, and they could tell that it just wasn't genuine. When they came into the store, they weren't looking for that particular item, and nothing that they had shared with the sales team indicated that that was an item that they would even be considering for their purchase. And yet they could tell that there was something going on, and our sales associates were pushing the item, and the customers picked up on it. And so eventually that information got back up to our marketing team and to the senior executives of the company. And the realization was made that we were forcing something on the customer that they had no interest in whatsoever. We weren't being genuine and real. And that program got axed. The next letter in the acronym BLOOM is L. L stands for listen. That is so important for your sales team to listen to what the customer's wants and needs are. You know, if you are in the business of selling automobiles and a father comes in and says that he's looking for, basic transportation for his college-age student, nothing fancy. And if that car salesman takes him to a sports car, the father's going to realize, okay, this guy has not listened to me at all and does not understand what I've just asked for. So listening to what the customer's wants and needs are is a really important part of being genuine and being real and being able to serve the customer, to serve those wants and needs. The next letter in the acronym, O, stands for offer. Once you've learned what it is that the customer wants and needs, the next step is to offer your expertise and offer the products and services that meet that customer's wants and needs. You really have to know your services and your product. You've got to have that product information to be able to confidently and knowledgeably help the customer. The next O stands for optimize. You want to optimize the customer's experience and the offer of the products and the services once they've narrowed down their decision and they've got it, down to an item or two or whatever it is that they're planning on purchasing from you. The next step is to optimize their purchase. If you were running a convenience store that was close to a lake and you offered fishing poles, you might want to also offer bait or whatever it is that would go along with that fishing pole to round out the experience so that when the customer gets out to the lake, they'll be able to actually go fishing. Or if you had a kitchen supply store and you're working with a customer and they want a great griddle because they want to do weekend pancakes for the kids. Well, one item that you might want to be sure to optimize their purchase is by the specialty pancake mix that you have to sell, or original and genuine maple syrup to go along with that purchase. That's optimizing. And the final letter in the acronym, M. Make their day. Make it a surprise and delight. Throw in something a little bit extra to make their purchase experience memorable. When you deliver a memorable experience to your customers, they're going to tell their friends about it. And they're going to be back because of the great experience that they had. So make their day. I had a friend who recently bought a Jeep Wrangler, and she had had her eye on this car for a long time. And she finally made the purchase, and the dealership did a great job in taking care of her. And you would have thought that they just handed her $1,000 when they handed her a keychain. It was a leather keychain embossed with the Jeep logo. And she was just over the top. This was so great. A keychain probably cost the dealership $10, but it made her day. It made the transaction for her. I mean, she was thrilled to get the Jeep, of course, but the keychain was this little extra something that really made her day. So what's the little extra something that you can offer your customers that really make you stand out as a retail store or as a brand? That little extra something is what makes all the difference today, especially in this age of technology where everything is, point, click, and instant gratification, and yep, it's going to show up the next day in the package. Great, but what can you do to make the customer's experience so memorable they will never forget how you made them feel? So Bloom, B-L-O-O-M. Use this, train your sales staff, and help make the customer experience one to remember. For more tips like this, be sure to sign up for our email subscription. We deliver Monday Motivation and Top Tip Tuesday. So go to retaillevelup.com and be sure to sign up for those emails, because every one of us could use a little extra motivation, and we can all use some helpful tips. Because now, even more than ever, it's time to level up.